Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip, and today we're going to be talking about some very bullish news for crypto.com and give you guys an update on the SBF scandal with FTX and what's going on. Guys, Twitter is going wild right now, and Elon Musk is making waves, and everybody is jumping into the conversation. So we got a lot to go over. We're going to talk a little bit about that and more in today's video. If you guys like that kind of content, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're doing 4 videos every single day for you. And when we hit 10,000 subscribers in the channel, we're going to give away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to one lucky subscriber. So don't miss out, guys. Don't miss out. Looking at these markets, got an $854 billion market cap, and Bitcoin just under $17,000. Ethereum just under $1,300. Guys, a new month is upon us. It is the month of December. We could see that the bottom has already come into fruition. We may have already seen the bottom, but guys, don't be fooled. There is also a possibility for some downside as well. I'm personally bullish, but what I do and hedge my bet, I just dollar cost average over time, keep some cash on the sidelines, put a little bit in at a time. Because one day the bull market will come back. We just don't know exactly what day. Looking out for that Santa rally, though. We will see what happens, folks. Cronos currently at 6.5 cents, which is just exactly where it's been trading. But a couple stories to share with you. First of all, a lot of things going on with the Loaded Lions metaverse. Just recently, I got my first Loaded Lion and my first Cyber Cub, because there is a huge integration coming out where the crypto.com land is going to be starting to be sold in the year 2023. And people that have Loaded Lions and Cyber Cubs will get advantages and get a cheaper discount on that land and early access to that land. And within the game, in the game features that is the Loaded Lions game, there will be a benefit to having these, and you will have a slight advantage in the game. Very, very interesting. So I wanted to make sure I jumped on that. And by the way, we'll keep you up to date with all things crypto. We do live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30, and we will keep tweeting out breaking stories. Like, for example, one breaking story yesterday is that somebody was fudding Mr. Whale that crypto.com has been failing to pay the UFC for 3 months. Not true. So we will keep you up to date with this. Just the other day, my partner Black announced that over $1 billion, Crypto.com is up over $1 billion since the peak crow fear, which is great to see. And people are putting their funds into Crypto.com and trusting the platform after a serious mishandling of trust that SBF and FTX did and hurting the community. Crypto.com's coming out stronger than ever before, guys. And we will put polls out, like I put out a poll the other day asking the Crow fam, are you bullish? You think there's a leg down coming? Are you going to DCA and wait? That's what I'm going to do. That's my choice right there, actually. So I feel good about just DCAing and waiting. But make sure you guys check that out as well. Just a reminder, you got to understand when it comes to Crow, why I'm so bullish, guys. It is a top 10 DeFi project in total value locked up. And I think one day it's going to be in the top 5. So you got to keep an eye out on that. And you got to keep an eye out on some of the dApps going on in the Cronos ecosystem. Like right now, for example, if you put your tectonic tokens into the crypto.com DeFi app, you can get up to 50% APY right now when you do stake your tonic tokens just on the general crypto.com DeFi app. Guys, that's a fantastic opportunity. If you have tonic tokens, I highly recommend you check that out. Not financial advice, but do some research on that, guys, because that's a fantastic opportunity. If you're holding tonic, might as well get some extra money and some APY. Right now, it looks like 50% APY on tectonic, which is spectacular. Another reason I'm very bullish. Another reason I'm bullish is Kris Marsliak. I think he's doing a fantastic job, folks, right now. Smash up like button for Kris Marsliak, because he is just keeping it simple on Twitter. Just hashtag Bitcoin with the Bitcoin emblem. Doing a little shout out to Elon Musk right now, because Elon Musk is all over Twitter and it is going nuts. Speaking of all over Twitter right now, in case you didn't see, Crypto Investor is currently trending. So crypto is hot to talk about right now on Twitter. And there's a lot of crazy things going on. But one of the craziest things going on right now, update for SBF and the news going on with him, is there are politicians, guys, that are coming out and defending him. Just as a reminder, he has a discussion coming up on Twitter Spaces later today at 2 o'clock. We'll talk more about this one tomorrow. But he is going out and just doing interviews with people that are giving him softball questions. And you got people like this fake account Autism Capital saying, they think Andrew Sorkin and Dealbook did a fantastic job asking direct, pointed questions. SBF just went on there and said, I don't know. What happened with the billions of dollars? I don't know. And he continues to lie. And nobody is holding him accountable. And only select people is he giving the platform to have a conversation with. Only people that aren't going to grill him. BitBoy Crypto was supposed to do a conversation with him, but it looks like that may not occur anymore. We'll have to keep you posted on that. But another big thing I want to share with you in regards to SBF is this story right here. Maxine Waters is actually thanking on Twitter. She's thanking SBF for being candid about the FTX collapse. This is an ancient chairwoman of the House Financial Services Committee, and she's very, very political. It doesn't matter if you're left or right. Politicians that got paid for by Sam Bankman-Fried, they're jeopardized. And I would go out on a limb and say some money touched her campaign, her party, and you know it. I mean, you know that it was alleged that Sam Bankman-Fried donated $40 million to the Democratic Party, but also to the Republican Party, which is important to note. It was both parties. But these people that got their pockets lined, left or right, does not matter. They are saying that Sam Bankman-Fried is being candid. When people ask him what happened to the billions of dollars and were the funds intermixed between Alameda Research and SBF, he goes, I don't know. Like, that's not a good excuse. And they're saying that they're thanking him on Twitter. The quote is, "We appreciate that you've been candid in your discussions about what happened at FTX. Your willingness to talk to the public will help the company's customers. It will help the customers, investors, and others. To that end, we should welcome your participation to our hearing on the 13th. So Sam Bankman-Fried is going to get an invitation to a discussion with some big-time politicians, which is very controversial, guys. And it is now coming out that, the $40 million that we were talking about that he might have donated to the politicians, well, turns out, and this is Elon Musk calling it out, that's just the publicly disclosed number, and that his actual support of dumb elections is probably over $1 billion. The money went somewhere, so where did it go? A great question indeed, and more to come out on this unsubstantiated claim by Elon Musk here, but a very, very trending story. People are starting to talk a lot more about this, especially since he's coming out on Twitter with the Twitter files, which is very controversial. Twitter is blowing up right now. But the point is, guys, is very interesting time to see the way that politicians are poisoning themselves right now, considering they got donations from SBF. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this SBF story and Sam Bankman-Fried. It's very, very interesting to see how this is going to play out. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm very bullish on crypto, and Sam Bankman-Fried was a bad player in this space. But Kris Marsliak and crypto.com, they're a good player. They're doing right by the community. They're transparent. They had to lower their rates on their lending and borrowing protocols. They're on their earn feature on their crypto.com app in the beginning of this year, and they got flack for it. Turns out to be a genius move. They got flack for laying off employees during the bear market that came because they probably overhired during the bull market to support anybody that needed to use customer service on their app. That was probably a smart business move where they didn't want to be able to put themselves in a position where they couldn't afford to build during a bear market. You can see that they're building. You can see how strong the DeFi chain is for Cronos. You can see how awesome this Crow fam is and how very, very cool this Loaded Lions metaverse is going to become for crypto.com. I could not help myself. I had to get myself a loaded lion, and a cyber cub, and I already relisted those at a wild price because, to be honest with you, I do not want to sell them. I want to hold on to them. So if somebody wants to take them from me, they're going to have to pay top dollar because I want to hold on to these things. I don't want to sell them, but if they do sell, I'm going to flip them for an even better loaded lion. That would be my goal. So let me know what you guys are doing. If you guys are dabbling with loaded lions, NFTs, if you guys, how you feel about Sam Bankman-Fried and these donations, what is going on? It's a wild, wild world. But guys, I am bullish. I love me some CRO. I feel very good about all the building that they've been doing during this bear market. And it's only a matter of time, guys, before we get back up to that dollar price level that we just barely evaded in the last bull market. And that, guys, that is going to be a 10x from here, actually even more, about a 15x. So something to look forward, guys, something to look forward to. Very, very bullish indeed. Well, that is all I got for you guys in today's video. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, you've got to remember to DCA, HODL, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace.